I am delighted to welcome you all to the ABCD Community Heroes Celebration. Tonight, we pay tribute to a very special group of people who give so much of themselves to children, elders, and families in urgent need.
Volunteers work so hard. They're with children, they do taxes, they help with the food. Well, we're honoring the spirit of volunteerism, the spirit that says you can pull a community together. There's something going on in our communities that's holding things together. And one of those was to be in the community, work with the community, and have volunteers in the community. So I hope it continues.
There's an ancient ceramic art form in Japan called kintsugi. A shogun broke his favorite tea bowl, and he had fixed it by pouring gold into the cracks, making the bowl more beautiful than before it was broken. The work of the volunteers and the community heroes that we are honoring here tonight is kintsugi. Their gold is their love and compassion and energy and time. Whatever crack they see, they pour their gold into it.
At ABCD, we know that only by insisting on equity and opportunity can we make real progress against poverty. Our heroes demonstrate that. They illuminate the path to ease the struggle, and they show us that each one of us can help light the way to a better life for others.
I am so excited to be a part of this wonderful event. It's about community. It's about the work that we're doing, and I'm honored to be a part of making sure the community understands all the important things that ABCD does.
I have been volunteering at the Jamaica Plain Head Start for 3.5 years. First I was volunteering for my school, but then I got in love with it, so I kept volunteering. It makes me feel really happy because I am contributing to the community.
Tonight we welcome the unparalleled singer and actor Audra McDonald. She'll be performing an intimate concert just for you, and we'll also get to know her a little bit better during a special interview with celebrated television and film director and Roxbury's own Demaine Davis.
You obviously know ABCD's mission to provide people with the resources they need to gain stability and success. Your personal commitment to supporting the underserved, fighting against racism and for social justice, for being an advocate for homelessness, at-risk youth, and the LGBTQIA community is unparalleled. Why does giving back matter to you?
I am, and you are, and a lot of us in this room are the beneficiaries of people who spoke up, who spoke out against social injustice, who marched and all of those things, and I just feel that you have to give back, and I just feel like every child should be given a chance. And if no one is out there to love that child, then I want to do what I can to be out there to love and take care of and nurture these children.
It's my world that I want to have a little pride in. My world, and it's not a place I have to hide in. Life's not.
When you see these volunteers that are giving so selflessly of themselves, their time, their money, their heart, their spirit, it restores your faith in humanity. The Covenant House, it's a shelter for homeless youth. Not only do we shelter them, we give them medical care, we give them, psychiatric care, job training. We become their family. The fulfillment that I feel, and I'm sure a lot of these volunteers feel, knowing that they're doing something, that they're helping someone, it just restores our own faith in how powerful we could be when we are using ourselves as a force for good.
ABCD's held this together for 54 years. And we have a board of community people. And tonight we're celebrating 50 years on the board of 5 organizations: NAACP, the Chamber, AIM, BPS, Labor. And 50 years later, we're pulling together, and we're going to pull together into the future. We're rooted back in a point when it was important for people to come together, and we stayed together.
I was born and bred in Roxbury, so I've seen and heard and have known about ABCD basically my whole life. Head Start programs, everything that they do, I think is fantastic. I think it's especially important seeing the people that they're honoring and getting to know them and hear their story.
I'm very blessed that I'm going to be honored by my community. I sing with the Boston Black Catholic Choir. I'm a member of the ABC board on Claiborne Street. I sit on the Mayor's Advisory Council. So I'm very much involved with a lot of things. The saying is, if I can help somebody along the way, then my living shall not be in vain.
To our 23 community heroes, thank you for what you do every single day for our community. When you want to learn the most effective and the most compassionate ways to fight poverty, we all have to learn our ABCDs. ABCD is on the front lines of this endless battle for economic equality, this fight for access to opportunity. ABCD is there for families and veterans and seniors and the poor so that they do not fall into the abyss.
ABCD gets in your blood. It is part of the religion that you adopt. You continue to learn, and you learn from the consumers of the services that ABCD provides. What I hope, my fervent hope, is that people continue to learn as much as possible from the people that you're sitting next to.
When you take one moment to say, hey, we're going to celebrate good work, others will look and say, you know what? I can do good work too. So part of doing the good work is to take a second to look back and say, look at what we've done and how can we do a little bit more next year?
ABCD employs amazing people in the city of Boston, but the organization runs on volunteers. So it is so important for us to acknowledge and thank all of the volunteers. The work that they do every day, just filling in the cracks that they see with their gold, their love, their compassion is just amazing.